So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Stop is made by Jarran Reed. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, Lion!
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Hey, easy, route!
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. 12 yards there, and a first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Etienne. He will have a Jaguars first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Red on red.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. A carry here for Etienne. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, they give it to Etienne. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, and once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Gino. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Winger. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Hey, easy, route.
Here's Etienne. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. They'll run. It's Etienne. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Etienne. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be from 42 yards out. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Here we go, here we go. Tuesday.
Smith to throw on first down. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Foye Oluokun with the play. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's to the right side and incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Hold on. No ball. Come on, set. Look. Come on, sit up. 13X. Come on, set.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Decent 24.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
11.
On first down, Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. And even 30 yards. A first down throw for Lawrence. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now Lawrence gets his guys set for this 2-point attempt. They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now Etienne. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Evan Ingram, touchdown Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. First and 10. Here's Smith. He's going to air this one out. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can...
Two in, two up, back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And here we go from Chicago. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Swift to start the drive. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First down, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Williams to throw on first. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Now here's Williams. Has his man, it's Swift. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Riq Woolen.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
That's caught for the 1st. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Man in motion here. So that connection for a 1st will... About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. This is Charbonnet heading right. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, here we go.
A give, right side for Swift. Dukes out a 1-stop. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Off the play fake, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down throw by Williams. Swift hauls it in. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Jaron Reed.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 29. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Charbonnet with the catch. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On third down, they're going with Charbonnet. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going for this. Throw caught by his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go now.
One final shot before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. We send a man in motion. Man in motion out of the slot. First down, Smith to throw. This is complete to Charbonnet. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds Smith in Jigba. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Smith and Jigba going to motion over left. They go play action. Here's Smith. The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, Smith. Throwing deep for the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No pickup on that run, and it leaves them 4 yards out on 3rd and goal.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Middle, middle. Hey, here we go, here we go. Line, line. 53, 53.
Looking to throw, Smith. has all... The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the return at the 27. This our last play of the quarter.
Let's go. Check go.
First down, here's Swift. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Kmet brings it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw, Williams. Forced out to his right. Launching deep down the right sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw it. Brought in right side by Moore. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And this one does not go far. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Second down now, 7 to go. Going run again with Swift. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bears come away with a win. And it's still...
Yes, them a look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when we wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need the weight. If you get it to the top of the plate. Wanna run it up all night. If the lights went down, get you keep it, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from Lumen Field. Velus Jones now on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Young now to throw right away. There's a short one caught by Sanders.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Right, 60.
On 2nd down, Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Come on, set.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Julian Love brings him down. Second and 7.
Shot. 17.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hubbard. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Go, 10. Trouble, 38. Let's go.
One more time, it's Hubbard. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Crazy. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Young. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Right, 97. Cut.
On play action, Young. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Ready. 10 cycles. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Seattle after this.
On the set.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Young. From the right side and corralled by Thielen. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And After that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Not much there. Maybe a yawn. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Come on, set.
They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. Now, if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the one. They'll run. It's Sanders. Powering forward. He's in. Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, it's a clip. Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Gino. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. A first down throw for Smith. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Noah Fant, touchdown Seahawks. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Young to throw on first and 10. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
down now. 50. Let's go now.
To throw, Young. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And
Like damn, why I get a like urn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like white, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf from the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame. Tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb, got stank. Out here, everything come free, I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of dying them streets to the boy, I ain't hooping, I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled, I was 20 plus young when got a real young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like he Tony out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you live with no spine? Bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve. Bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first. Find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt. Funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse. Woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt. 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep. Everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops. Wonder where I been. I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly. Yeah, 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 yeah. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up. I'ma have some stash. Now you in the broad purse, where you going outside?
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Geno. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Tree on left. There goes
Smith. That's DK Metcalf running his slant. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And throwing here, Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 point.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, 33 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You got a lot to handle in this one.
It's complete, and it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Again, it's Charbonnet. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 44. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
13 next.
And they'll run on 3rd down with Charbonnet. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up.
49.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Smith. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now Smith. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Smith. He'll rifle this one deep right side. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Completes it to Jennings. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
He's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Purdy looking to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy will look to throw again here.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Check 58. Oz.
The final shot here before break. Smith. Oh, and that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more. But
he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Throwing now is Geno. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A shotgun snap for Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Out of the gun, again to Charbonnet. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now it's Smith. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they'll get this down to the 10. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. On the toss to Charbonnet. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Here's Smith. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Geno now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Purdy now to throw.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now Purdy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Geno. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Noah Fant from 19 yards away.
And the Seahawks will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 17-8. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Throwing here, Purdy. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Yeah. Be a